You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. At the Greenhouse Cottages at Poplar Grove, you can find some incredible services where residents enjoy a home-like atmosphere with the added benefit of specialized care. And today we're focusing on their revolutionary speech therapy services, from swallowing treatments to comprehensive rehabilitation. Language pathologist Hope Phillips to help us better understand the vital role speech plays in our rehabilitation services. Hope, great to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
All right, so obviously very specialized care for these kinds of patients. Let's kind of describe, who would qualify for this, who needs this?
Sure. So I've worked with patients that have had strokes in the past. Maybe they've gone through head and neck cancer and they're in remission now. I've worked with patients that have had respiratory issues that have affected their swallowing, or neuro issues that have also affected swallowing. And the list could go on, honestly.
All right, and so it's a diagnosis and therapy process, and it's in a rehab type of a situation. Can you describe that a little bit to me?
Sure. So I'll talk about Poplar Grove. We are a skilled nursing facility here in Little Rock. We service short-term rehab and long-term care patients, and we've have 10 cottages, and each one has 12 rooms. It feels like home, and that's what I love about it. It feels like home. And oftentimes when people come for rehab, they'll say, well, I had no idea this was a rehab. I thought it was I've driven by here several times, I thought it was a neighborhood, and that's what it looks like, honestly. We have a large gym with state-of-the-art equipment. I work with some of the most skilled therapists in this area, and we work really well as a unit to try to get someone to their highest functional level possible. But yeah, every cottage feels like home. Everyone has a large dining area, large dining table. We encourage family-style dining, and the food is really good, trust me. I eat there a lot, and with the elders when I can.
When you talk about it looking like home, these pictures do look like a residential neighborhood, and oh boy, does everybody look very happy there.
Oh, definitely, yeah. We've got a great activities department as well.
So what is typically like the duration of stay for your patients?
Our duration of stay can be anywhere from 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks. It really depends upon the level of the person when they come for rehab, what we need to work on, and what their goal is. What level do they want to get at? So it's different for everyone.
Okay, let's get some specifics in, as far as some of the tools and services that are provided.
So our ultimate goal is to restore swallow function, and for a lot of us that would be to eat a regular diet, drink regular liquids without any restrictions. Some clients come to us from the hospital on a modified diet, so they may need their liquids thickened, they may need their foods mechanically altered. So our goal is to restore that swallow function as best as we can. One of the tools that we have is called Synchrony, which is an interactive biofeedback tool that we use that allows patients to look at their swallow performance, and it sets goals for them to reach based on how they're doing. One of the exercises that I'll have them do is a hard swallow, and I can explain to you all day long how to do it, but I have no idea whether or not you're doing it correctly until we utilize Synchrony. We also have electrical stimulation, which can work to normalize muscle tone, improve neuroefficiency, the connection between the brain and the muscles. And we found that whenever we utilize that E-stim, our patients are able to exercise for longer periods of time and at a greater efficiency, intensity.
Not to disqualify what you're doing at all, but it almost sounds like a great personal trainer, that it actually is there a level of expertise that can teach us how to do things better, stronger, faster, and like you say, to the best of our ability.
Certainly. So going back to that Synchrony unit that I was talking about, one of the exercises that I'll have someone do is a hard, effortful swallow. So I'll tell them to swallow hard, pretend like you've got something stuck in your throat, and bear down as hard as you can. I make an awful face when I do that. So the unit takes an average of their swallow, and it sets a goal for them to reach. Well, once they've reached that goal, it'll set the bar even higher. So it gives them something to work toward. It gives them instant feedback on how they're doing. And again, it kind of just constantly challenges them to do better.
Yeah. Who qualifies for something like this?
Most everyone will. We do have some contraindications, well, going back to our E-stim. So with electrical stimulation in particular, if you've got an implanted electronic device like a pacemaker or a defibrillator, well, that would be a contraindication. If you've got active cancer in the treatment area, that would also be a contraindication for E-stim. If you've got a metal device in that area, we wouldn't want to put it over that, obviously, or active uncontrolled seizures. That would be another contraindication for that E-stim. But for synchrony, most everyone would qualify.
Right, so that's exactly what you started with. Most everyone would qualify. We want to give them hope and incredibleized, specialized treatment. Hope, great to meet you. Thank you.
Great to meet you.
I enjoyed it. For more information on speech therapy services or to learn more about the greenhouse cottages at Poplar Grove, visit their website at poplargrove.care or reach out to their team at 501-404-0500. Now, still to come, we're giving you a behind-the-scenes look at Little Rock's newest floral shop. Norwood Day Floral Company is joining us right after this. You're watching Arkansas Style.